Yo, welcome to iPress TV. My name is Isaac. Man, on this one, for me, it's paining. I want to mention that something that pains me in South African football and respectively to Kaizer Chiefs, man. Respectfully, you know, uh, Kaizer Chief development was an epic fail for me, and if they don't change the patterns and how they are taking things on the first team and how they want to play and the cadence, the philosophy, and the structure of the team. Uh, I think and obviously the leadership of the team, everything, the structure of the team, the leadership, the technical team, the coaches, start will usher in players and take care of the players when they come to the first team because at the development, these young players are shining, man. They really, doing their thing on the reserve team, but fail when they go to the first team, and they failed, dismally, to these boys, some of them are being called youngsters at the age of 25, 24, 23, and come on, man, it's not what we can learn from other teams, and those of some youngsters they call youngsters and they are not playing. People their age and players their age, they are playing in super sport, the likes of Ocon, the life of Campbell. uh, they are playing the likes of Adams in Stellenbosch, the likes of Titus in Stellenbosch, Van Veek Stellenbosch. I can mention a few, Ura in Stellenbosch. These players are playing and week in, week out, The likes of Ditejani, who was from Kaizer Chief Development in TS Galaxy, is playing. Relebohile Mofokeng is playing at Orlando Pirates. The likes of Sesan is playing at Orlando Pirates, and some of the youngsters are playing week in, week out. I'm mentioning players who are playing week in, week out at their respective clubs, man. And Kaizer Chiefs, I think they led the likes of Lesako, Sifama, Mashiane, Kosipile Ngobo. They let them down, man. And I think the team couldn't handle these players very well from the development, and these players were doing their thing, and they were fine that in that part of the league, the reserve team. And when they go and play in the first team, we see the glimpse of these players what they can do, and which is very good, which is in the level where they are supposed to be, but they are not really in the level of football, respectively, according to the team that the team should play and accommodate the boys. Because these boys, especially Kosipile Ngobo, my heart goes to him. For me, he's not failed. Just that he's not a youngster anymore. You know, and people somewhere like they are poking him and they say he should he should step up. He should step up. This boy, I think for me, stepped up, really stepped up. Like many years ago, he went to CAF with these boys. These boys were playing very well, man, and he was one of the top players. In the CAF, journey when the Kaizer Chiefs went to final against Al Ahly, and obviously we lost it. But this boy and Mashiano also was a crucial player in that team, doing very well. The likes of Macheke, he was there also playing defensive six. Ngezade, which Ngezade, fortunately enough, he found greener pastures and he just won the league in Romania with his team, FSB, man. And those maybe stories of Ngeza, I think is just escaping, unstructured football, like the football where there's no direction, man. And I think he got really, a good spot for him, and maybe he might play for Champions League, And for me, the likes of Nkosipili and Ngobo should maybe at least try to play to find their trade and play somewhere, and to prove to himself, that he's meant to win trophies. He's meant to be one of the best players in South Africa because he got that talent. For me, if he was progressing very well, I think he was going to be in the level of Mushishi, and Teko Modises of this world. That boy is a talent, and Kaizer Chiefs, I don't think they're taking good care of him. And the likes of Martial, the team let these boys down. And for me, as someone who went, uh, to try and give it a shot in football, and to be in the space of these players and to rub shoulders with them. They are very kind people, very good mannered people, and they know where they are heading. It's just that the structure of their team, it's not very, complementing to the future of these boys, not complementing to the style of play of these boys, not complementing to the vision of these young boys. And right now, it's a question where now Chiefs, because it's rebuilding, are they going to be ignored? And this buying of so many players and buying a player where Nkosi Ngoba can play in that position, buying a player where Mashiani can play in that position, will they ever find their feet in the team? And for me, if they don't find their feet in the team, they should go. And the one I forgot to mention here is Radebe also. Radebe, right footer, play middle field, and a good player, a leader of a man. You know, he's not young anymore. Also, and these boys, if they are caged in and can play at least 20 games per season for a league, and also for league cups, also maybe like, let's say if they can't play 25, 27, league games without injuries. I think these boys should be let go and try to find their stripes somewhere, because the team really not taking these players very well. They are not taking uh, good care of them. These players deserve, to shine, man, and win trophies, and at least to show something for their career, man. And Kaiser Chiefs development, I think for me, especially the DDC, because that's the one I'm paying attention on. They're having a right plan, but the thing is, where are you taking these players? You know, they're playing very well week in week out in the reserve league, but the thing is, where are you taking them for? If for me, the right thing was, sell these players, because for me, season in season out, we signed 6, 7 players on positions where these development players could, even if without experience. For me, I think if you find the right makeup of the team and the right experienced players, these boys will shine very, very, very well. Just for example, the likes of Real is shining very well because the team got experienced players around him. Mashejo, Masego, I think it's Masego. Sundowns is shining very well because the team and the makeup of the team is it's it's proper managed and proper structured. So I think his achieves development will still be an epic fail if, for me, if and only if they don't change, you know, their first team, the structure, the level of how they play, and if how they play doesn't correspond to the development team, it will forever be an epic fail, man. And these players, my heart goes out for them, and I hope they found the greener pastures, man, for me for next season if they are not meant to be at Killer Chiefs and contribute to the team, because these players are very, very good players, and even if they don't go to Europe, there's the likes of Super Sport, the likes of Stellenbosch. For me, you know, they can go there and try to revive their careers, and I think they will, because those are very functional teams and well structured teams, man. Yeah, man, that's my 2 cents for that for this video. My name is Isaac. This is High Press TV. Thank you for joining me.